Happy Friday, good morning. Did you check out that spread there? Yeah, Nick Delgado here. Thanks for starting your day the KUAM way. It's Fit AF, yep, fitness and fun. Here with Jesse here at Boca Box. And again, here, Jess, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And so we're talking about the United Airlines Guam Marathon is coming up in just a few weeks here, in about a month, Jess. A lot of training preparations that the runners need to get going. Of course, that's on April 14th. Down at Tumon Bay, but nutrition's a big part of the preparations as well. So can you tell the runners and those out there in the community what they need to know?
Well, the guys over at UGM wanted to make this year a little bit more special. So a lot of people are focused on training, right? Going out, hitting the pavement, taking in their runs every day and every weekend. And they wanted to figure out a way to make it better, right? And so they wanted to incorporate not only the training aspect, but the nutrition aspect in it. So they contacted us, and they wanted to put together a meal that was solely based for the runners. And so we have a meal plan that's based off of running. It was kind of inspired by one of our sponsored athletes, Manami Martin. So she's on our meals, and she helped us create a meal plan that fits the UGM and is good for all of its participants.
Yeah, it looks delicious here. Again, with UGM, you guys have anywhere to run from the 5K, the 10K, the half marathon, or the full marathon. But does it matter what race you're participating in and what meal plan you should be taking in?
No, it doesn't matter at all. No matter which course you're on, you're going to have to pay attention to your nutrition. And one of the things we try to take a look at is getting everyone on a good, consistent basis for nutrition. We look at the calories that go into it, and we start off with pretty basic 2,000 calorie diet, and that's what we have in our meals in front of us. If anyone's interested, we use a variety of fruits and vegetables, lots of lean protein. Well, not a lot, moderate lean protein, but we focus for this program. We focus on carbohydrates, and so you'll get quinoa, you'll get brown rice, you'll get squash, you'll get a lot of carbohydrates that are nutrient dense, good for you, gives you a lot of good carbs, lots of fiber. But it's, it helps with recovery, helps with not getting you inflamed too much. And the meals are a base to improve your running, to sustain you, and to help give you the energy you need to fuel your run.
Yeah, so what are we looking at here? We have some options that you prepared here for us to take a look at. So this is obviously what a typical meal plan would look like for the day, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
A couple snacks.
Yeah.
So our meals, this meal is actually around 2,000 calories, and we start off with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. We make everything in-house. Everything is, well, not gluten-free, just because we'll add some brown rice here and there, but everything is meant to keep the body, to help it recover and to prevent inflammation within the body. So after long training days, you don't want to be sore. You want to be able to hit the pavement the next day. And so that's what the food does for us, is we're making sure that you get nutrient-dense food, a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, and good, clean, unprocessed food.
Okay, and you're doing the run this year as well, right? I know I'm doing the half marathon. What do you?
Yeah, I've done a few of the runs over the past few years, and this is the first time I'm not going to do the half. So I'm just doing the 10K because I'm getting my mom to do the 10K with us. This is the longest she's ever going to run, right? So it's exciting. We're going to be pushing her. And the Boca Box will have a cheer squad to cheer all the runners on race day. So look out for us.
Yeah, I'll be looking out for you guys and for some snacks if you guys have some along the route. But I like how whenever someone tells you that they're participating in the run, oh, I'm just doing the 10K, or oh, I'm just doing the half. It's quite an accomplishment for a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I was saying that they have the option of the 5K, the 10K, the half, or the full marathon. But a big update, Jess, that we wanted our viewers out there to know from the UGM officials is that today, Friday, by midnight, they have to register before prices go up even further, because it is getting closer, less than a month now until race day. But so when you're out here preparing some of these meals, I know you guys are really busy here at the Boca Box and serving the community with these. Do you find yourself sometimes just trying to do some stationary movements, maybe to keep active, or even when people are preparing meals themselves? Do you have any advice or tips?
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be active all day.
Yeah.
So I'm on my feet, I'm cooking all day, running around. But if you're stationary, if you're sitting at a desk all day, I would recommend that you stretch all the time. Even here, like I'll stretch. And kind of funny, every now and then, me and my team here, we do squats every every hour, like 10 or 20 squats every hour, just to get the blood flowing, get our muscles working.
Okay.
But stretching or just some sort of movement helps throughout the day.
We're gonna do it. Let's show.
What are
I
we
know.
gonna
I know. Let's start with some squats. Let's show them some quick stretches.
Want to go to the...
Wherever we need to go.
Okay.
Go around here, get some space. But again, this is what's so great about these stationary moves is that you can do it maybe while you're passing the time and prepping some of the meals that you have going or cooking. So what's the first thing we got to do?
Well, just feet shoulder width apart. And from here, we like to, stretch the hips, stretch the legs. So basic squat is pushing your hips back and then coming down, pushing the knees out as you come down, and trying to get right below your hip level, and then stand back up. And then do that again, down and up. And then we just do
Are
a
there
couple.
alternatives for people who maybe find themselves like
Yeah.
not going that
Easiest
low
thing
or-
would be, like if you had a chair,
Mm-hmm.
grab a chair, and then make sure it's like, lower. So from here, if you have issues with mobility, sit down, stand up.
Oh,
And then
simple.
from there, you kind of progress into not using the chair as much. And then again, just full squat, down and up.
Okay.
Yeah, real simple.
Real simple. And who doesn't like just taking a break sometimes and sitting down? What about some stretches that people can get into? Because that's something that runners neglect when they're taking on these long runs. So
My favorite is stretching the front part of the leg and the back part of the leg. So for the back part, easy thing is I'll just keep my legs locked and slowly just reach down and just let gravity pull me down, and I'm stretching the back of my legs, and then I'll just come up slowly, and I'll just hold that for like a minute or two, and yeah, it's good to release the tension in the back of the legs.
yeah,
And
I like
then
bringing my leg crossed over like this.
and that's my second one.
Yeah.
It's like I'll just pick my leg up, point my knee down, and push my hips forward. Get that stretch along the core and the front part of the leg.
Nice.
So I do that all the time.
And then back to cooking and we get to eating,
Yeah.
huh?
And then I'm back to work.
Right, same here. Okay, so again, guys, we're here talking about the United Airlines Guam Marathon happening down in Tumon on April 14th. Registration, price is set to go up by midnight, guys, so get online right now to unitedguammarathon.com. Again, nutrition tips, Jess, you were talking about just meal plans for athletes, very important because it helps them not only prepare but also recover. But is there anything else that they should know? Maybe if they want some assistance, I don't have the time when I already have to prepare for my run, and then I have work and everything else with the kids and at home. But you guys are here to help them along the way. Tell them.
Well, even if you're not on our meal plan, with UGM, anyone that comes in and shows like proof of registration, they get 15% off in-cafe purchases over $20. So they don't have to get on the meal plan. They can come in. We have meals available every single day, desserts or whatever. You want some coconut water, you can get that too. But as far as like tips that they can do on their own, I'm always about eating a well-balanced diet. So not focusing solely on just high fat or low carb or high protein. I'm looking at generalized across the board. So my carb intake will be maybe 40% of my daily intake. Protein would be 30 and fat content will be 30. So pretty much simple and standardized around my composition.
Yeah.
But I'm always making sure I get my vitamins and minerals that help with the recovery. So the meals should always be nice and colorful, lots of fruits and veggies, lots of
these are
good fats.
beautiful.
Yeah. And again, just portion correctly, and portion so that you're not overeating, but you're getting enough energy and enough fuel for your trainings.
BocaBox saving you some time and some money. But yeah, speaking of the portions and what how much people should eat on the daily to prepare for the race, sometimes you just don't have time to think of that or to weigh it out. And so that's why you guys are here.
Yeah, that's why we're here. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Is everyone's busy, right? So we'll take all the work out of cooking, out of shopping, and preparing your meals. With proof of purchase, you can get a full day subscription and a weekly subscription for $150 a week. That's $35 a day on all 5 meals.
And you think about how much we spend daily, guys, when we're out there trying to get whatever we can or grocery shop. You mean this is something? It's really a steal.
Yeah, it's for me it's very feasible. I'll spend $30 on dinner if I go out, But I'm looking at eating for my performance. So the meals help keep all the runners and all the athletes, focused on race day.
And to be honest, when people see a lot of these meal plans out there, they see a lineup like this spread, but then they're not too sure about, oh, what are some of the other options that I have, some of the other alternatives, and so what can they do if they have those questions?
We always have there's different diet strategies depending on what your goal is, right? And so we'll have different plans for them. People can come in, they can talk to myself, and we'll set them on the right path. Whatever their goal is, whether it's to fuel their runs, whether it's health in general, or they want to drop a little bit of weight, that's what we're here for.
Jess, anything else that people should know here regarding to BocoBox and its involvement if they're preparing for the United Airlines Guam Marathon?
Well, we're just happy to be part of the program. UGM is a really, really great event. It brings not only the community out, but brings a lot of visitors from off island to us, and we share that physical challenge of going out there and hitting the pavement. But we're happy to be part of it. We're happy to be able to help people fuel, stay healthy, and just complete the runs. Pre-run, post-run, whatever it is, nutrition's important, and that's what we want to promote out there. So you have to take a look at nutrition aside from your training.
And I also want to get people an idea of what they're looking at here specifically. So let's start with breakfast.
Breakfast is real simple because it's Lent, right?
Right.
This is kind of our customers like.
Is that sausage?
That's a turkey sausage. Turkey sausage with eggs, scrambled eggs, spinach, tomatoes. For lunch, we have a green salad with a hamburger patty and some potato wedges on the bottom, potato wedges, and everything here is never fried. So baked potato wedges, seasoned potato wedges. For dinner, we have a quinoa, salmon, asparagus, and tomatoes. For our dessert or our snacks, mid-morning or mid-afternoon, we have a fresh banana and a homemade paleo or grain-free latita.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Latita.
Grain-free latita. Grain-free, gluten-free, dairy-free.
Yeah.
And I actually like our latita better than the traditional stuff because it's made with coconut flour, coconut milk, and it has a little bit more of that island coconut feel to it.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should eat it.
Should I try it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Let me get you a...
Okay. All right, guys, remember, as Hiko gets the fork so we can try this, the United Airlines Guam Marathon kicks off Sunday, April 14th down in Tumon. So you want to register today if you want to save as well on registration because after midnight, prices go up. These guys at UGM, they really want you to know that. Okay, so Jess, we're digging into this latita.
Go for it.
Okay. Maybe I should bring it closer.
Just eat the whole thing.
Really?
Got it.
Okay. You eat the whole thing, like in one? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, well, maybe 3 bites. How's it?
Oh, man.
Right? You taste
Yeah,
that
all that coconut flavor, it really raises the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You
Yeah.
can go ahead and tell them more about
Okay.
BocoBox while I
Well,
enjoy it.
hope to see you guys on the road. I'll be doing the 10K. I have some other friends that are going to be doing the full marathon, a half marathon, and so forth. So I hope you guys really enjoy the promotions we have coming out. Remember, even if you're not on the meal program, come on into our shop, and you can get 15% off on cafe purchases over $20, and sign up for our meal program, $150 a week, and it extends all the way till the week after the run. So come on in, talk to me, and we can get you started.
All right, guys, we're just here in the capital. Sorry.
Yeah, and we're right here in Agana, right across at the Bank of Guam intersection, second floor. You'll see our sign outside.
I'm all done. I was trying to hurry
Good,
before
right?
you finish your spill, but oh man, the textures too, amazing, and the flavors. Thank you so much for allowing me to try that. Okay, so yeah, guys, come down to BocoBox, all your nutrition tips as well as some savings that you need to prepare for UGM. UnitedGuamMarathon.com, excuse me, UnitedGuamMarathon.com to register and to find out everything you need to know about the race leading up to race day. Again, that's on April 14th down in Tumon. But last thing, United Airlines, they always trying to push something new on race day. And this year they have something called the Finish Line Dance Challenge. And they put this on me when I started with them down in PIC in Tumon. What I should do. They wanted me to either like kick up my heels or what's that? The one where you like sway side to side.
Floss or something.
I'm flossing.
Hey, I don't know how to do it.
All right, so since you are running, just think of what's a dance move that you think you can just do right when you cross that finish line.
I'm always gonna go for running in under because is this like a chute you run under, or you coming through?
Yeah, right.
Right. So I'll be running in and I'll turn around and just like moonwalk in.
Oh.
That's what I'll do.
You just lost half a second there.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
It's not about the time; it's about the distance. I'll just moonwalk.
Let me see it again. Let me see the move. We gotta see it.
I don't want to.
Oh,
You gotta save it for
you gotta tune in, guys. Tune in for that. All right, guys. Again, United Airlines Gold Marathon happening down in Tumon, April 14th. Register before midnight if you want to get some savings, but savings as well when you prep on your meals. Check out BookAbox here because they have everything you need to save you, not just on money, but time as well. And all of that can be found again, UnitedGuamMarathon.com. We'll see you there at race day. Adios.